We sure do hear numerous stories of the most successful and wealthiest people around the globe. The majority of these stories are about people who got their wealth from their successful businesses. But have you heard about a man who got his millions of dollars from preaching? This extraordinary man is Pastor Joel Osteen. With his charismatic presence and uplifting messages, Pastor Osteen has become a household name, captivating audiences around the globe. But who is the Pastor Joel Osteen behind the household name? Behind the charismatic presence? Behind the uplifting messages? Outside of the church's premises. But outside the church lies a man whose life of luxury has only been glimpsed by a few. From his collection of luxury cars to his multi-million-dollar mansion, Pastor Osteen's millionaire lifestyle is the epitome of wealth and luxury. In this video, be prepared to be mesmerized as we take you on a journey into the extravagant lifestyle of Pastor Joel Osteen. If you want to know more about the story of how wealthy this man of God is, make sure to stay until the end of the video. Joel Scott Osteen, an American pastor, televangelist, businessman, and author who got his fame from his weekly televised services and several best-selling books, thus making him one of the more successful figures associated with prosperity theology and the Word of Faith movement. Prosperity theology preaches that material, especially financial wealth, is seen as a sign of God's favor, and that donations to religious causes will be given back to those who donated, increasing their material wealth. The Word of Faith movement, on the other hand, asserts that those who believe in Jesus' death and resurrection are entitled to physical health. It also preaches that words are powerful, and genuine faith is more than simply mental knowledge, but rather it is a deeply held belief and devotion which cannot be easily shaken. Going back to Joel Osteen, he was born on March 5, 1963 in Houston, Texas, to Dolores Osteen and John Osteen, a pastor and founder of Lakewood Church, initially known as Lakewood Baptist Church. Growing up in a religious household, young Osteen was very active in some of the church's activities, especially from the worship services behind the scenes. With this active participation, he then later founded Lakewood's television ministry in 1982. Initially reluctant to take on the role, Osteen was encouraged by his wife, Victoria Osteen, to be his dad's successor as the senior pastor of Lakewood Church. This occurred after his dad's death in 1999. But then, under Osteen's leadership, Lakewood Church grew a lot more and became one of the biggest congregations in the country. Other than his leadership, one of the reasons he rose to prominence is his television ministry. He televised events reaching millions of viewers across the USA, which eventually reached over 100 countries, being broadcasted to millions of viewers worldwide. But another reason why he is so well loved by people is because of his preaching style. He's known to deliver positive and uplifting messages, attracting audiences seeking inspiration, motivation, and personal empowerment. To complete the reason contributing to his prominence is his best-selling books. In 2004, the pastor published his first book, Your Best Life Now: 7 Steps to Living at Your Full Potential. Following the fame of the first book, he released another hit in 2007, Become a Better You: 7 Keys to Improving Your Life Every Day. And within a short period of time, these books were a huge hit, making Osteen a household figure. He later continued with several more books, all of which were best-selling, which significantly cemented his reputation as a best-selling writer. However, it's not only Osteen's reputation often in the limelight, but also his lifestyle, his lavish lifestyle. Numerous critics would comment that his lifestyle is too luxurious for a man of God. But just how much wealth is going into the pockets of this extraordinary pastor? Let's start with the big thing, his total net worth. Since taking over his father's spot, Joel Osteen has seen an exponential rise in his fortune and has managed to amass a whopping net worth of $100 million over the years. While the pastor does not take a salary from the church, he makes a substantial income through his own earnings and engagements. So let's look at how Joel Osteen spends his massive $100 million net worth. Well, to be able to do this, we'll have to dig into his luxurious possessions, starting with the Osteen family's home. The Osteen family owned a home in the Tanglewood neighborhood of Houston, Texas, which was valued at the time at $2.9 million. What's more, this luxurious house was listed as having some pretty impressive assets. It is described as a huge 5,600 square foot 4-bedroom home. However, you must admit that it is arguably pretty modest and simple for someone as rich as the pastor. Though the city's real estate market is no joke, and the location is what makes it lavish. The location, Tanglewood, is one of the most luxurious neighborhoods in Houston, having an average home price falling at about $1.5 million. Most people will never own more than one home, let alone 2 homes that are worth millions each. But then, Joel Osteen is no regular person, nor is he a regular pastor. In fact, he would not just settle for one humble home. His second house is far more impressive than his first. The couple has moved to a $10.5 million mega mansion in Tall Timbers, River Oaks, while keeping their former Tanglewood residence. The Osteens' new home is a 17,000 square foot stone mansion located on 1.86 acres with, you got it, fancy facilities inside. Having 6 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, not just 1 elevator but 3, and 5 wood-burning fireplaces, with a 1-bedroom guest house and a pool house. What else is there to add? For most men, owning a sports car is a dream only realized when they're old enough to afford it. But with Osteen's wealth, he sure can buy as many sports cars as he wishes. In July of 2021, a set of photographs supposedly showed Joel Osteen's $325,000 Ferrari 458 Italia. He received backlash and criticism from people all over the globe because of this rumor. But reports claimed that it wasn't his. While Osteen may own an expensive car or 2, he likes to keep it between him and his garage. Or is it God? He might not own a Ferrari or a luxurious sports car, or I guess we just don't know, but he does own an even more luxurious vehicle. Due to his constant need to travel internationally, he is a proud owner of a private jet. Not just an ordinary one, but one of the more expensive jets in the market. Joel Osteen owns a pricey $68 million Airbus A319. Another thing we noticed about Joel Osteen is his good fashion sense. Not just good, but incredibly pricey too. In fact, Osteen is a fan of wearing custom outfits whenever he appears on television, at stadiums, or on social media. Although he doesn't appear to shop at high-end stores like Gucci or Prada, the pastor always looks his best in front of large crowds. His suits and accessories frequently exude a regal vibe. With a huge following that watches his every move, Joel Osteen seems to be never aging. Due to that, the pastor has been rumored to have undergone plastic surgery, including Botox and getting fillers, as critics have been comparing his face to his old pictures and his appearance at present. As we know how common plastic surgery is today, it is believed that Osteen also had cosmetic enhancements, but Osteen has neither accepted nor denied the claims. To complete Joel Osteen's luxurious possessions, he acquired the basketball stadium owned by the NBA team the Houston Rockets through his Lakewood church. The New York Times reports that his church invested $75 million to enlarge the facility by 200,000 square feet and even added a 5-story structure. Over 56,000 people attended the opening ceremony following the more than 15 months it took to complete renovations. The ceremony included well-known politicians like Nancy Pelosi and former Texas Governor Rick Perry. Even though Osteen is a fantastic man of God who does tremendous things for charity, the local economy, and gives inspirational messages, his lifestyle continues to raise eyebrows and draw criticism. His home is worth $10 million. He has a private aircraft. He's driven around in fancy cars and dressed in tailored outfits. He is, without a doubt, one of the world's richest preachers. Osteen does not, however, feel bad for his lavish lifestyle. Quote, "We just feel that this is God's blessing," he said in an interview in 2012 with Oprah Winfrey. "I don't think there's anything wrong with having a nice place to live and being blessed." The pastor of the Houston megachurch and his wife Victoria certainly practice what they preach. It's God's will for you to live in prosperity, instead of poverty, Joel Osteen always proclaims at Lakewood Church. Thank you for joining us on this video revealing Joel Osteen's millionaire lifestyle. What do you think? Should preachers own luxury vehicles or live lavishly? Let us know in the comments below. And if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more like this one.